In this fast-paced and challenging world, who hasn't felt lost or overwhelmed by the sensation that something external controls their choices and paths? We all face these feelings of insecurity and uncertainty, often without knowing how to overcome them. Fear, failures, and adversities seem like insurmountable obstacles that keep us trapped in a cycle of negativity and frustration. But what if I told you that there is a way to break through these barriers, take the reins of your life, and uncover a potential that has always been there, waiting to be unleashed? I'm Gabriel, and in this video, we will explore together powerful strategies to regain control and shape the future you want and deserve. Watch until the end and discover how to turn the game in your favor. In this video, we discuss the enduring impact of Napoleon Hill's book, The Devil 1938. In today's world, many people find themselves living lives they did not plan, lives marked by fear and suffering, trapped in repetitive cycles. This is the scenario that the devil, according to Hill, wishes for us. But now is the time to break free from this domination and become the true creators of our lives, as God intended for us. Join us as we explore the true natures of evil and learn how to free yourself from this negative influence. In his dialogue with an entity called the devil, Napoleon Hill does not refer to a physical presence, but rather to a malevolent force, an intangible energy that infiltrates the human collective, planting seeds of pessimism. Hill identifies 6 primary fears that prevent us from progressing: fear of poverty, of criticism, of illness, of losing love, of old age, and of death. The most paralyzing are the fear of poverty and death. Those who refuse to let fear dominate their thoughts are the truly free. Take control of your life. Question what, in your environment, you can control. You cannot change the weather, but you can decide how to spend your time, choose your companions, and master your thoughts and actions. Identify fears for what they are and put them to rest. Hill highlights the difference between drifters, who let life happen without direction, and non-drifters, who take the reins of their existences. The key lies in habits. Good habits strengthen, and bad habits mislead. Learning to think for yourself is the most powerful weapon against drifting. Hill criticizes traditional education and certain institutions for suppressing the curiosity and capacity for independent thought among the youth, which inadvertently fills a void left for negativity to lodge. When the devil takes possession of someone's thoughts, he does everything in his power to ensure that person remains adrift. Developing healthy habits and making conscious decisions are essential for breaking this cycle and cultivating a life with purpose and meaning. If you find yourself adrift, know that it is possible to awaken and transform into a non-drifter. Start by taking control of small things, and gradually, these choices will lead you to a more intentional and fulfilling life. To avoid negative external influences in our life, which often lead us astray from our true path, it is crucial to understand how propaganda impacts various areas, from schools to media and businesses. The subtle influence promotes conformity and discourages competition, offering gratifications such as love, sex, money, and vanity, creating fertile ground for negative thoughts to penetrate and divert us. To protect ourselves from these manipulations, it is advisable to adopt the 7 heavenly virtues: chastity, temperance, charity, diligence, kindness, patience, and humility. According to Napoleon Hill, the law of hypnotic rhythm plays a crucial role in habit formation. When we repeat a thought or action enough, it becomes automatic, and once established, it is difficult to break. Those who can control their minds and form healthy habits can escape the webs of negative thinking. Hill emphasizes the importance of maintaining a sense of community and shared goals, which helps break barriers and solidify habits that lead to success. Moreover, we attract into our life what we focus on due to the hypnotic rhythm, a natural law that acts like a magnet. The non-drifters use this to their advantage to achieve success, while the drifters may get lost along the way. The author warns about the dangers of institutions, such as schools and churches, which may inadvertently foster negative habits by discouraging independent thought and emphasizing conformity. Instead, Hill promotes the power of positive thinking and prayer, which tend to yield positive outcomes, emphasizing the importance of focusing on our goals and desires, not our fears or what we do not want. It is essential to understand that what we focus on tends to expand. If you concentrate on problems, such as financial difficulties, this will only amplify those problems. Instead, directing your attention towards solutions can increase your potential to overcome obstacles and attract prosperity into your life. Thoughts, followed by actions, are the determinants of our outcomes. Positive thoughts drive productive actions, which in turn generate powerful results. Thus, we can change our life situation, starting first with the change of our thoughts and then our actions. Adversity, then, becomes a tool, removing vanity and egotism, and forcing us to seek new ways to face problems. This requires original thinking, introspection, intelligence, and meditation, breaking old habits that led to failure and clearing the path for new beginnings. One should focus 80% of the time on solutions and only 20% on problems, ensuring that the majority of energy is dedicated to thinking about solutions rather than dwelling on problems. When facing failures, it is essential to change our thought patterns. The past does not define the future. Failing today does not mean that you cannot get up and try again. This failure is not the end, but just an obstacle that requires a solution. Dedicate time to assess how you reached this point and what steps you can take to overcome it. Then go out there and make it happen. Environment and timing are key components of success. The people we associate with and the activities we spend our time on shape who we become. By placing yourself in an environment aligned with your ultimate goals, you position yourself for success. Conversely, an environment that is not conducive can lead to continual failure. Ensure that you are in an environment that contributes to your values and goals, not one that drains you. Thought habits, whether positive or negative, are shaped over time, with positive thoughts generally leading to success. Time is the process through which we acquire wisdom, but only for those who do not succumb to negative thought habits. Learn to be cautious when mapping out your plan for success. Often, people rush without a fully developed plan. Caution should not be seen as fear, as they are distinct. One paralyzes, while the other helps create a plan of action. Surround yourself with supportive people and avoid those who impede you. Develop relationships carefully, learning to say no to anything and anyone that might divert you from your path. Establishing a cycle of regular habits that progressively bring you closer to your goals is essential, but remember, this requires advanced discipline. In this context, there are three major desires that each person must learn to master: sexuality, gluttony, and the need to express disorganized opinions. Taming these appetites does not mean suppressing them completely, but rather, knowing how to satisfy them in a controlled manner, avoiding excesses that can divert us from our goals. Sexual energy in particular is a powerful force that, if poorly managed, can lead to ruin, but when properly channeled, becomes a propellant for achieving goals, enhancing your creativity and vigor. Regarding the expression of opinions, those who speak less and listen more generally learn more, while those who share their thoughts impulsively can cause damage to their relationships and networking opportunities. Developing healthy habits related to eating and exercise, as well as learning to channel and control your basic impulses, can radically transform not just your personal development, but also your professional trajectory. By adjusting your conduct and disciplining your mind, you establish a solid foundation to overcome failures and successfully navigate life's challenges. Finally, obstacles are, according to Napoleon Hill, part of the plan of an infinite intelligence, teaching us leadership, service skills, and the value of giving to others. It is essential to take stock of the blessings we have in life and be constantly grateful for them. You are in control of your destiny, but only if you take the necessary executable steps. Control your thoughts and overcome your fears, creating habits that leverage the power of hypnotic rhythm. Failure is not permanent, It is just an obstacle to be adjusted. You are worthy to know that two entities occupy your body, one motivated by fear and the other by faith. Will you be guided by faith, or will you allow fear to dominate you? Throughout this video, we have explored together the often thorny paths we face on life's journey, encountering obstacles that sometimes seem insurmountable. Feeling adrift in a sea of doubts and fears is a common reality, but it is also a sign that we are ready for significant change. If you identified with these struggles and are ready to break the cycles of negativity, remember that each step you take is a new opportunity to shape your destiny in your favor. Don't miss the chance to take control and transform your life. If this video resonated with you, leave a like, subscribe to the channel to not miss our future explorations, and if you know someone who could also benefit from this message, share this video. To continue on this journey of discovery, check out our previous video, which is full of valuable insights. Together, we go beyond.